designing the fireplace, I knew I wanted to do a blend of traditional and modern, and so of course took to Pinterest to get some inspiration and absolutely fell in love with these photos. Our existing surround was way too small and wasn't a focal point of the room, whereas these really drew your eye in and are just beautiful. Now that I have my inspiration, I went ahead and sketched out the design of the fireplace, and this is where I landed. This is a before for reference. What we're going to do is we're going to extend the surround beyond the hearth and upward, adding crown molding and decorative trim. We're also going to use some of the existing surround to save on the cost of wood and making sure that we are following fire code. Use my circular saw and trim it down to the size I need. I'm using 1x4s to create the interior of the structure and just securing it using wood glue, and then I'll go in later with my brad nailer just to give it a little bit of extra strength. And if you guys don't have these right angle clamps, highly recommend. It just gives you a third hand when building things. This is the decorative piece of trim that I got that's gonna go like on the inside of the box, just to create like a smooth transition. I already have to go back to Lowe's to get more because I guess I just didn't calculate correctly, but we're gonna go ahead and get this framed out. We're on day 3 of this fireplace build, and it's really starting to take shape, so I'm really excited about it. I'll start with the framing, the front framing of the fireplace surround. I primarily used 1x10 boards for this project and just ripped it down to size because essentially I had the design finalized, but I didn't have the measurements finalized until I really got started and fine-tuned as I went. If you are interested in the exact dimensions and the project plan for this fireplace, I do have that at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Because the new surround was going to extend beyond the hearth, I did have to use my jigsaw to create a bit of a curved cut here just to ensure that everything would stay level. This was really the only trickier cut that was required. The rest of the project was pretty standard. And the new surround is basically a box, so just using my right angle clamps to secure that and get that built out. And here you can see that curved line extending over the hearth and making sure that everything is level. I'm just going to drill in some support boards to attach the actual surround to. Okay guys, we are finishing the fireplace build today. I'm determined. I have one nap time in order to get it done. We're on day 4. So projects always take longer than you think. But yeah, was not expecting the actual build to take 4 days, but you're just working through nap times and whatnot. So you can already see it's already starting to take shape. I need to do the crown molding, why is crown molding so difficult to cut sometimes? Because last night I got all the angles correct, but I had like the length incorrect. I just didn't factor for something, so I had to run back to Lowe's today to get it. That was my 4th trip to Lowe's for this project. I love Lowe's, but I'm over it. So I need to get the crown molding. I need another decorative piece down here, and then I just need to tack everything together, and then we're gonna pick out some paint colors. So for the finish, we're doing a DIY Roman clay. And when I was reading online, the ratio between joint compound and paint varies. Like I've seen 1 part joint compound and 2 part paint, or 50-50. So I think I'm gonna do 50-50 as my first coat and see how it goes. For a Roman clay finish, you're just going to apply the paint joint compound mixture with a 6-inch spackle knife, doing X and S-like motions. There's really not a science to it, just kind of whatever feels right. And then you're going to give it a light sanding in between coats. I ended up doing 2 coats of the Roman clay finish, and then for the hearth, I did use a high heat primer and then just applied 2 coats of the paint. Alright guys, that is it for the fireplace build. I hope you found this video helpful. As promised, the project plans are going to be here at the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!